Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? This is your girl Adeshewa, and yes, we are back on your show, Straight Up with Shewa. Today I've got a fantastic topic and I really want us to discuss this. I would really like your comment, your own take on this topic. So let's go on to the topic. Today we'll be discussing about why I cannot give up on love. And why are you giving up on love? Honestly, let's talk about this. Let's see your own opinion. I'm going to give my own opinion. Firstly, love is something crucial, something we all need in our lives. You will notice that those people who are even successful in life, who do not have love, and I mean love relationship, they always have this vacuum, this emptiness in their lives. And you can see it. You see a lot of people who are rich in everything, they've got everything going, but you notice that once that love life is not going well for them, some people even commit suicide. That's how bad it is. And I think love is something very essential in everybody's life. That vacuum must be filled. If it is not filled, you will feel empty. You will feel not completed. Some people kind of, exchange it for some other things, like they try to take their mind off loving someone and they put that into maybe loving cars, loving their jobs and all that. But being honest with yourself, even when you do that, once in a while you will notice that that vacuum is still there. It's not really filled up, and that's the truth of the matter. So today I just want to talk about this. Why would I not want to be in love with somebody? Is it because I've been broken so many times by people I love? To be honest with you, it's part of life. Heartbreak is part of life. Honestly, now think about it. When you have something, you cannot have love. I mean, it's going smoothly with no hiccups. It gets boring after a while, but that is not really, that's just like a joke. Anyway, there's no way you will not be heartbroken, in relationship. It happens, and it's because of what is being attached to love. There's too much emotional attached to it. Yeah, that is how it should be. But sometimes people just break up with you, for reasons not understandable to you. But it's part of life. Let me make this example. When Judas Iscariot failed Jesus, Judas does not even know he's going to do that. Sometimes that is how it happens to us in life. Even when you date somebody, they wouldn't even know from the beginning. Some will not even know they're going to break your heart. You put everything in it, and at the end of the day, it doesn't work out. You might hurt the person might hurt you. But does that mean you should not give love a try again? No. Now I will tell you what happened to me last night, and that is why I'm thinking I'll talk about this. I was talking to a friend, yesterday I was just in that mood and I was listening to all this love music and all that, vibes and all that. A friend of mine called me and we were talking. I was like, it's good to be in love. When you remember those times that you have all those sweet moments and everything like that, you will know how nice it is to actually be in love with someone and the person loves you back. But not all the time it goes well. At the end of the day, it might go sour, but that is life. That is everything in this life that you have going. Things will always happen. Even at that job that you have that is so fantastic, there are lots of hiccups in it, and sometimes you need to change jobs. I'm not saying you should change relationship, but it happens when you are broken. That doesn't mean you will not go into another relationship. You cannot say because you have an accident with your car, then you're not getting any car again. So are you going to be working everywhere in the world? It's so impossible. You still have to get in another car. So that is how you should see your relationship. A lot of people cannot handle the pain. I understand that. But when it gets to somewhere in your life, you need to teach yourself how to get over heartbreak. Honestly, it can be very painful. I've got the experience, so I can tell you, it can be very painful. But at that, you learn to let go. You learn to let go so you can, try again. For me, I see no reason why I will stop. I can give myself a kind of break, like, oh my God, this is so stressful and all that. But there's this thing it gives you when you're in it. It's just so fantastic. So as I was saying, I was now talking to my friend. So we're now discussing about love, and it was like, oh, Shewa, please, excuse me. This love thing, is there even anything called love anymore these days? But there is love. There is love. It's just that we have all, decided to ignore it, or to just be like, oh, please, I have enough stress with love. But is there anything you do in life, honestly, that you don't get stressed about? Is there anything? Look at all the important things in your life. Is there anyone, even your kids, that you're so happy about that you can kill for? Don't they stress you? Don't you even feel sometimes that, oh my God, how can I even train this child? How can I train this children? What can I do to make them change from this kind of behavior or something like that? It happens to the best of your abilities. So why are you thinking love is different? You cannot say because somebody broke your heart, then you will not give another person a chance. All you have to do, in my own perception, is learn from that mistake. Learn from it. Either it was your doing or your partner's doing, that caused the separation or whatever. You need to know to learn from it and move on. So when you get in the next one, you'll be a better person. No one is perfect, and even you are not perfect. So how can you say the partner you have, should be perfect? They cannot be perfect, and we need to learn that. And one thing I think gives us problems in relationship is the attachment. Okay, I'll tell you this. I was talking to my friend, and while we were going on, he was saying that when you put that title, boyfriend, girlfriend, or when you get married, that kind of thing, I think goes the other way. And it happens because I have an example of somebody that I've known, a friend of mine, who dated the boyfriend. They dated for, say, about 13 years. Actually, they dated from school and all that. And you know that when they eventually got married, the marriage did not even last 1.5 years. It was, I think, 1 year, 3 months, if I've mentioned this before on the program. And you wonder, because they've been together for 13 years of their lives. So you would think that they know each other there's nothing they won't know about each other. Then why won't the marriage work? 1.5 years? Are you kidding me? But it's life, it happens because there are more expectations when you're in a marriage than when you're just in a relationship. In a relationship, you can even be together without living together. So you only see the best of yourselves. Like when you have a date, you go out, you eat, you play, you do that. But you don't really see that awkward, part of that person's life that you can do with. You understand that you just have to, like, oh no, I can't stand this, But there are so many things as well that when you start living with that person, the person will say about you, or they just don't feel the way they used to feel with you anymore. Or there are so many issues as well that happen in a relationship, I'm telling you, that you can't even control. And at the end of it, you go your separate ways. But does that hurt now means you won't date someone else? I understand that a lot of people go through depression and all that. For that reason, they don't find themselves going into it again because they don't want to get depressed and all that. But I think the first thing to do when you get something like that, or you get to that extreme, is give yourself time to heal and learn from your past. And you need to understand that a journey in life, if you do not keep going, you not get to the destination. That's the truth of the matter. For my friend, he was thinking that anytime he gives that title to any woman, they just change, everything change and goes for the worse, But the truth of the matter is, one day you get to meet that person that is meant for you. That person will give you that happiness. There's this even happiness that comes with love when you're in love with somebody, especially in those early days, And, for everything, you need to work on it if you want it to continue that way. Definitely, you will not get it 100% the way it was, but you can work on it, that you still give yourself that bubbles, you still give yourself that happiness. You do things, you have to work on it. Just like the job you're in, you always go for, some kind of, say, some companies send people for some courses and all that just to get better at the job. So why are you not putting something in your love life to make it work better? There are things in life you might even end up doing about 6-7 jobs until you find that job that you're so satisfied with, that you're happy with. If you not keep going, there's no way you get to that destination where you get that, that, because you are in one job, you just think, oh, let me stay there, and they're giving you hard time, they're frustrating you. In fact, you're almost dead working at that place. Why would you want to kill yourself doing that? Of course, you need to change the job, but that doesn't mean you will stay at home and never work again. That cannot happen. So why can you not use that in your love life? Why would you want to give up on your love life because somebody has broken your heart? And can you even imagine that person you broke your life, your heart, has already moved on with someone else, and you're there sucking away. They broke my heart, and you now keep going on there. Who is he with? Who is she with? Like they're even happy. See them going on. Are you kidding me? You need to work on yourself. Find your own happiness. I know sometimes it's very hard to trust someone again when, you just got, broken and all that. But I tell you the real truth. You need to find a way to get yourself out of that mood and move on. And a lot of us do this thing as well, because I've done it before. Like when you get out of a bad relationship, or you expected something in that relationship and you didn't get it, and you get in another one and you now take the load there. It's easier said than done, but we need to work on that. We now take out the troubles there. So when the guy is doing anything, even close, you're like, that person is doing the same thing. We need to learn to go past that and enjoy everything we can enjoy in that relationship, in that new relationship. And if it goes sour, you've done your best, you move on. Give yourself time to heal, then find someone who you think you're okay with and move on. You'll find out that at the end of the day, you're happy with this one. But if you don't give it a trial, how would you even find out? How? You need to give it a trial. A lot of us just think love doesn't exist anymore. It's because we are blocking it. We are blocking our heart. But check yourself. Even you are blocking your heart. You still want to feel loved. Love is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I don't know how. Until I'm dead, maybe. Then I'm going to give up on it. Of course, I'm dead. But if I'm still alive, why not? Seriously. We take life too seriously sometimes that, all these things, you can't let them go. And we need to let them go. It's very, very difficult, I know. But you need to keep going. So, in my understanding, I would say, do not deprive yourself of that happiness, of that fulfillment that you need. Love is essential. It's one as you even it was in the Bible, the Quran. I'm sure to say that the most important thing in life. So you should see no reason or have no reason to give it. Just learn to move on with life. Learn to teach yourself to get better at something, and get better with training yourself how to handle love and how to handle heartbreak. You need to understand that love and pain work hand in hand. I'm sure you know it, even when when you have a friend and you have a relationship. When your friend does something to you, you take it so lightly, but you don't take it too seriously. But let your lover do that same thing to you. Oh my God, that is it. You flare up, you get upset, and that is the mistake we all do. You need to understand that it's because you expect more from that lover. So that's why you get so upset about it, disappointed. How can they do this to you? But you need to understand they're human. And let me tell you, some people are in your life to bring you pain so you can learn better, so you can get, you can learn to be a better person. I'm telling you, there are people who are ordained to come into your life as human being, the life you are going to live in this world, to come to your life. It's been ordained. They are just coming to give you pain. And you need to understand that. So when you get in that pain, you understand that this is what they are here for. And when they are going, say, okay, they fulfill their own mission. Let them go. Then you move to the next. As simple as that. You need that vacuum to be filled. Work on it. Even if you're in a marriage and you think it's not working and you've decided to just block that love, try and work on your relationship. Don't give up on that man. Don't give up on that woman. Try. Keep trying. The better the more you try, the better you get. And you know that. Even with everything you do, your business, when you're doing it, your work, you always keep putting effort. Even when you're tired, don't stop. You have to keep going, or else you lose that job. Then why can't we do it when it's with someone, with your relationship? Just think that, please, that person is not going to change ever. Beg, let me let it go. No, don't do that, please. Keep going, keep going. One day it will happen. I know it's difficult, but keep trying. Keep going. Without you going, you cannot get to the destination. Just like if you're going on a journey. If you stop on the way or you go back, then you never get to your destination. Until you persevere, you go, you keep going, you continue. When you get to the destination, then you find peace. As simple as that. Just keep going. Please don't give up on your love life. I love you. Stay blessed, and I'll see you next time. Have a fabulous day.
My love, when I sleep I dream about you, my love. You're an angel sent from heaven above, and I go place no one above you, and I will do anything for you, cause you're my queen and I will show you my love. Oh my love, oh my love. Hey. My love. Johnny, you wanna say something? Of course. I'm so in love with you, and I cannot deny, cause what I feel for you, my dear, it's not a lie. My love, come sail the world with me. Be mine and I'll be yours, oh, permanently. You just say the words, oh my love, and I know we'll leave your side forever. Now you get my password to the ends of my heart forever. Just say the words, oh my love, and I know we'll leave your side forever. Now you get my password.